Hi, my name is Tara, and I help people achieve the best versions of themselves through exercise. So today, I'm really excited to be here, and I'm excited that you came here because you are obviously serious about wanting to do this for the long haul, and it is something that is going to benefit you for life. So it's a no better time than the present to get started. Not only is it a new year, but it is a new decade. So without further ado, I'm going to just help you get through this. There's three things that I normally hear from people who aren't naturally inclined to exercise. The first one being they have no time. So I understand that life is really busy. If you can just set aside 10 minutes out of your day to do some form of exercise, whether it be riding a bike or walking or doing yoga, if you can just set aside 10 minutes, if you can commit to 10 minutes, if you can prioritize 10 minutes a day, eventually over time that 10 minutes will increase, and you'll eventually probably get up to the recommended 30 minutes a day, because what happens is you start to actually enjoy it, believe it or not, for those people who say they do not like it. Which brings me to my next point, is people say they hate it. They hate exercise. You know you need to exercise, but you just don't like to exercise. So with over 20 plus years of exercising most days of the week, I will tell you that there wasn't a single time that I exercised and felt worse about myself or worse about the exercise or just worse in general. Each and every time that I exercised, I felt better physically, emotionally, mentally. So if you can just focus on the feeling that you will get after the exercise, hopefully that will be enough to get you to get going. In my life, there are plenty of days where I just didn't feel like it, which is my third point. You know, you wake up, it's cold outside, it's raining, you're really tired, you just don't feel like it. Just focus on the feeling of how you would feel after you're done with your exercise. I know it's really hard. The hardest part is actually getting up and going to do it, whether even if it's in your basement or getting up and going to the gym. Just getting up, and that initial getting up and going is the hardest part. But if you can focus on the feeling of how you're going to feel after your exercise, that should motivate you enough to get going. So if you can focus on these three things, something is better than nothing. Focus on the feeling of exercise, that what you're going to feel like afterwards, and if you can be consistent with this exercise. I recommend exercising most days of the week. That means 6. If you don't exercise for one day, that's wonderful. You need a break. If you don't exercise for 2 days, okay. Well, once you give more than a 2-day break, it's very easy to just slump back into this is not for me, I don't like exercise, all those negative feelings. If you can keep the consistency with the exercise, do it most days of the week, you are going to reap the most benefits. So I hope this helps you get off on the right start with your exercise goals. And if you like this video, please hit the like button at the bottom. And stay tuned, because there's going to be more coming out from me with regard to exercise and other things to help you with your overall wellness. So thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.